Right. That's not helping. Hello. Sorry. I was thinking, how do I fix this? Because I'm super bright. Do I sit up? Ooh. Nope. It's still just real bright. Hi. I'm trying to figure out what to do without moving. Oof. See, if I did that, it helps a little bit, I think. But then I'm gonna have to do like this to see to see the comments. Hi guys. It's me, Camille. And it has been a minute since I've gone live alone. The last time I did, I dyed my hair, I think. I think that's the last time I went live by myself, is what I did. I dyed my hair pink. Part of it pink. Right now, it's hard to tell. It's like faded purple. She's at school. When the school year, starts, Nadia goes to school, so she's not with me. Though if you want to see more of her, sign up for our Patreon to see content. I know she said she was pushing that really hard last time she went live. But I didn't watch it because it was her. I know she pops onto my live stream sometimes. How long have you been following us, dear Army? It's hard to tell. I know there are quite a few people at this point who have been following us for multiple years, which is crazy. I feel like the earliest person I remember is Roger, who we mentioned pretty much every single live stream because he usually pops in. I can't tell if he's here right now, but anyway, I think the last time we talked, he said that he had been following us since we had like 150 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. Since this year? Okay. Sorry, if it looks like I'm squinting, it's because I am squinting. I took off my glasses to maybe make this not so bright. I don't know. My computer is like on the floor right now. Not floor. It's on like a little stool. But good morning to my Philippine people, subs, family, lovelies, all the words. Yeah, my computer I have a desktop. That's what I'm live streaming on right now. I have like an iMac, and I usually have it on the desk that is behind me. However, I've been doing a lot of nights after work where I just like watch stuff, and I don't like watching things for long periods of time in my chair, although I do have a relatively comfortable chair. And plus, I don't know, it's just been fun. It's like very sleepover vibes. Jollibee reactions. I've never done one myself, now that I think about it. I've never reacted to any of the commercials. But Nadia has a good time doing those. Her emotions come out so strongly, I don't know what it is about those commercials that just really, they get her, I'm I'm afraid that if I had done any of them, I wouldn't have had such a strong reaction. Like Nadia legit cried. Go ahead. If you have a question, totally ask. I will, of course. I realize I just started talking without waiting for my usual like 3-minute rule. regardless, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. I won't start talking about the end of the year stuff till a little bit later. Let's see if, because I feel like the sun is starting to move away. Okay, it's fine. Oh, bye. But yeah, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. I will check my P.O. box. You know, I didn't check last week now that I think about it. I don't think I did. So I definitely need to go check. How many of us? Nadia and myself are like the co-producers of it. We're at the top. And we also have Christopher, Olivia, Diego, Ruben, and Carolina, or Kat. That's 5 other creators, although they're usually just featured in like family vlogs. Kat likes to do videos with Nadia or with her friend Camila. And yeah, the others are just featured usually in vlogs. Christopher is the one who actually made our logo. Yeah, so like 7, but I guess you could say 2. It depends. It's a family channel. I have made it in in order to give my little cousins a platform to express themselves if they would like. My phone has one of those like little light things up here and it keeps blinking because I have notifications that are irrelevant right now. Thank you. When I live stream, I generally don't care what I look like because I don't know. I feel like live streams are supposed to be more like authentic, more one-on-one, you know, non-edited. Although lately for videos, I've been so lazy when it comes to makeup. I haven't even wanted to do anything. I think the last couple ones I've maybe added some stuff to my eyes and that's like it. Because I just cannot, well, I'll do my hair, but like I cannot bring myself to do everything for videos anymore. Thank you. Dear Army, thank you. Nadia's at school. She may or may not pop in the chat. Sometimes she does. She might be in class. I feel like, I don't know if it's Tuesdays or Wednesdays that are her like really crazy days. Roger, I'm so glad you're here. I have to message you back. Me and Nadia did not have enough time to do the thing for the project you asked us to do, which sucks. I really wanted to be a part of that, but there was just no way this weekend. It was very busy. I went to like a wedding and I worked lots of things and it was, and Nadia was here. I didn't realize she was going to be here. I thought she was going to be here all weekend, but then she was only here for a night and she had like 2 concerts and like did a bunch of stuff and I was like, so I barely saw her. I saw her for like an hour maybe in the morning. Hi. I love shouting back to you guys. Oh yeah, we upload weekly reactions. So every Wednesday there's a reaction, which means tomorrow, I did last week's, so Nadia's should be. That IG story was the girl putting it together. Oh. But yeah, sorry. Nadia should have a reaction tomorrow as long as everything's going according to schedule. If not, you know, I should probably talk to her, check in, make sure she's got it. But yeah, we upload a reaction every week and I'll have this Sunday's video and Nadia has tomorrow's reaction. So I guess that's actually a pretty good transition into what the end of the year plans are. Because last year, depending on how long you've been with us, last year during like the end of the year, all of December, we uploaded every day, just like we had done in July. So this year, I told her, I was like, okay, I don't know how we're going to top that. And also, I need a break because, yeah, just been, there's so many things going on. So I told her, I was like, we need to take some sort of break. And we agreed that we would take 2 weeks off. So the plan currently is that we will regular scheduling, and then the last two oh my god, I can't even speak. The last 2 weeks of November we'll take off, and then all of December we'll post. Like every day in December we'll post. So that is the plan. We're thinking of doing, just like we had done in July, where we did a week of Dimash, we're thinking of taking 2 weeks out of December to do a week of blank. And that's pretty much where you guys come in, because that would leave, we'd have to decide which artists to dedicate each week to. So me and Nadia want to dedicate 1 week to Fourth Impact, and the other artist is up for grabs. We'll probably, well, because I'm doing this live stream right now, after this live stream, I will put up a poll. If you guys have basically anyone besides Fourth Impact and Dimash is up, is up. Like we can do a week of Roy Wang, we could do a week of Morissette, we could do a week of, who else do we react to a lot? TF Boys, we could do a K-pop week. We had done that once. Thank you. Yeah, last December was a lot of fun. If you guys weren't here and you're new, you should definitely go check out the videos we did last December, because it was, I mean, at that point, I think we had under 1,000. I don't know. We had a very small amount of subscribers compared to this year, last December. So there's a lot of good content there that aren't very highly viewed because they're older. React to the song. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. But I'm down. I saw a comment, I think it was my reaction last week. I don't know, I did one recently that was in English, and someone was like, wow, no need for subs, it's in English. And I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, reacting to things in English is always an option. It's just that it doesn't often get suggested. So if no one suggests it, we're not going to do it unless we're feeling particularly some way about some group. I want to try something, because a lot of times when I'm doing live streams, I feel, especially alone, I feel kind of weird because I usually have some sort of background music. I mean, you guys don't see the unedited version of videos where I'm just talking. You just, you get the edited with music behind it. Let's see what happens. Oh, this has an ad. Because I was going to play it on my computer, but I was like, I don't know if anything will happen. Just some background so I feel less creepy. But yeah, who should we do? Who should we do a week of besides Dimash and Fourth Impact? Because Fourth Impact has already been set in stone, because there's so much content with them, and we've created a pretty good relationship with them, which is really cool. Thank you. We love K-pop a lot. I feel like we sort of missed the K-pop reaction train. I'm not sure how we missed it, but yeah, our wave wasn't that. When we got into reacting the K-pop either was already like there was people who was already famous for it, or just I don't know. So we have, you know, stuff in Mandarin and Tagalog. Mandarin, Tagalog, Russian. Yeah. Yeah. 14,000. That sounds about right. I mean, honestly, it's hard for me to put subscribers in a timeline now. Charisse? Who's that? Where's she from? Any particular song? Yes, Roger, I do know, which is why we're doing a Fourth Impact week. Because there are so many people. I feel like Fourth Impact was our first like success with reactions. One of our first successes. The funny thing is, one of our biggest reaction successes before everything was to this animated short. And that was really cool. I wish there was more. It was going viral at the time, so that doesn't happen very often. Like, animated shorts don't go viral. But it would be cool if more did. Pyramid. Is that a song or a group? She was in Glee. Charisse. I mean, I act like I watched Glee a lot. I didn't. Charisse is Filipino. Okay. Sounds like I'm saying something weird. So I'm not fancy, but my dad brought home a bunch of these Voss flavored sparkling waters. And my mom's like, oh my God, look, strawberry ginger. You like it? I was like, okay, sure. I've never been one for sparkling water. It's always trending in the Philippines. Okay. I hope it is something we can do without it getting taken down for copyright. Nadia's out of class. There she is. Nadia is now in the chat, guys. The part that says Nadia in Neverland. I am familiar with Taemin. I should say I'm familiar with only a couple things of Taemin's, like, out of his repertoire, I maybe know 2 songs. I'm gonna let you guys say hi to Nadia while I pick I don't know. There we go. So Nadia, I told them already our plans for the end of the year. Imagine if we did a Taemin week. So, dear Army, here's the tea. I really like Taemin, and I wish that they had put more effort in his solo career. So that's how I feel, especially regarding the new group. They put a lot of money in that group. It's crazy. Like my day job got this like huge display for that group before it came out. Yeah, for that group. And like we never get any displays for any K-pop group. We usually only get them for not even a lot of American artists either. It's usually like Taylor Swift or Adele, like someone who Adele's not American, but someone who has like a huge pool like that. So it's just weird. Nadia, I'm sure you have tea on them because you see what's going on Twitter lately with the charts. Anyway, for everyone watching who isn't involved in the K-pop world, yeah. I mean, I don't know Charisse at all. And if she has enough content, and if there's enough votes for her, I'm down. I'm down to do a Charisse week. Charisse. Not sure. I don't think I've ever known anyone with that name. It is funny that Roger said that he learned a lot from us about K-pop. because I usually just do K-pop stuff when there isn't something. I'm sorry, this sparkling water gets to me. That's why I don't drink it. Words. Oh, she's a Jake Cyrus now. But yeah, I usually just do K-pop when I don't feel a certain pull to something that we usually do. So, okay, I'm going to put Charisse on the official voting. My vote, she's with David Foster before. Yeah, I think so far for the pool. Why am I live streaming if I can't talk? Okay, so far for the poll for a week's worth in December, we'll have someone who we normally react to, which is Roy Wang, Charisse, anyone else suit your guys' fancy? Oh, should I add Taemin? I should probably add Taemin just because it was said once, and I would be really down because I don't even think I've seen the. No, I've seen the Move music video, or have I only seen the dance practice? God, I don't know. Yeah, Nadia. Oh my god. So yeah, that's our December plan. That's our end of the year plan. Weeks off at the end of November, just so me and Nadia have enough time to collect our, I don't know, creative juices, because lately mine have just been very stagnant. And I feel like I need a lot more time to think and a lot more time to create. You're not alone. Fourth Impact is getting a week. If you're just joining us, the plan is a Fourth Impact week, and then we need a week of someone else. Bye for now, Mr. Blue. When was Nadia talking about an awesome tree? Did I miss something on Patreon? No, yeah, Nadia, I know I've seen the dance practice, but I feel like... Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I love you. I feel like I watched the music video because I showed it to someone else. I may have shown it to my boyfriend just to prove a point. Oh. See, and I've never heard Famous. Sorry, I just went back up. Yeah. Right. She picked out last year's awesome Christmas tree. Nadia does pick the Christmas tree. And I'm serious, guys. If you haven't seen the stuff from last year, I feel like there are a lot of moments in there that were a lot. Because during Christmas, we might have done... I don't remember if that was Christmas or near the end of the year. I don't know. At some point, me and Nadia did punk edits in real life, and it's one of my favorite videos, but it's just so random, and a lot of my favorite videos were made last year. Yeah. Although I do have favorites from this year. Yes, the tree speaks to her. Yeah, I'm thinking we put everything on a playlist. Like, every month gets its own playlist. And I'm sure there's a playlist labeled, like, December 2018 that has all our videos from last year. Oh, I know what my favorite video is. My favorite continuous video, which we did it for the second time last year, is my end of the year interview with all our creators. That one is my favorite because I love having that piece of, like, historical evidence for our family. And they make me really happy because our other creators, my little cousins, are hilarious in their own right. Kat also has just this great insight. I don't like, she doesn't say much, but when she does say things, it's very smart and it is the right answer. So, you know, in less words. Why am I still drinking this, guys? I'm going to end up burping again. Oh no, song disappeared. My hair will slowly start to puff even further as the live stream goes on because it's drying. Whew. So curly. So yeah, I hope you guys like that idea. I'm sorry we have to take off to, oh look, Nadia got the playlist link. So Nadia just posted in the chat the link to our playlist of December 2018, which was the first time we ever did a month of posting. It was very difficult, but it was awesome. Power of Love, The Voice Kids. Make a video reaction. He is now trending in the Philippines. I really love travel vlogs. Travel vlogs are true to my heart. One of my life goals is just to continue to make travel vlog videos because they are my favorite type of videos to film, to edit, to everything. Especially when it involves my family, like my sister. It just is so much fun. Like the East Coast one was a lot of fun because it was just me. I like filming other people, you know, and having people I love in landscapes that are new and amazing, and then being able to film that, I feel like is the best thing. So thank you, Roger, for recommending our travel vlogs. We have a lot more places between us two that we want to travel. I'm sure Nadia's next travel vlog will be what comes out next. I don't think I'm traveling anywhere before she is. Yeah. Although, so I I don't think I've ever said it on the channel, but my plan, I'm currently 23, and my plan is to go to Japan. I know, I wish I could have done more in Florida too, but there was so much, I was just working, doing my internship and trying to get to know the family around there. So I didn't go out of their house as much because also I didn't have a car. It was just, you know, going where they go. And I was so distracted by everything that I didn't film as much as I thought I would, which is weird because I was there for a month. I want to go back. That might be actually, I'm getting completely off the sentence I started with. So I'm 23 now. And since I was like 7, I've wanted to go to Japan. And I decided earlier this year that for my 25th birthday, like the weeks leading up to it, I would be going to Japan. I don't know how I'm going to make that happen, but I'm going to make it happen. I have already set it into the universe, and that's the plan. So that's like a year and a half away from now. I assume I'll still be doing YouTube. So I guess look forward to that. But yeah, regarding Florida, me and Nadia have to go. Like our family out there really wants Nadia to visit because not a lot of people, I don't know, we never leave California. Don't go during wow. Don't go during typhoon season. Yes, I will avoid that. Although I'm not sure how much my family gets of typhoons. See, Dear Army, same, because when I'm in Japan, it's just like a really short plane ride to Korea, so I might also go to Korea. um, but yeah, Nadia has plans for travel next summer, but I won't let those loose. I will let Nadia let them loose when she wants, but maybe she wants to tell the people on Patreon after this live stream because I'm talking about it a little bit. It's so funny. Nadia winked in the chat. You know what that means, guys? She's gonna tell you Patreon people, like Dear Army and Roger, you're gonna know where she's going. Having fun in Florida. Yeah, there are 2 episodes of me in Florida. It is mostly about my little cousins there. They were adorable. That was the first time I had met them, and it turned out really well. And I talk about it a lot, especially like with the people I know currently. I realize that I keep bringing up my family in Florida and talking about my experience there. So I do need to go back at some point. Guys, what I'm really excited for is the end of this month because from my day job, my vacation got approved. So at the end of this month, I will be off for a week. Off of work, at least. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm excited. I mean, what I'm really excited about is hopefully being able to go to some spots that are in my area that I haven't been to yet. Maybe getting some footage, maybe getting some pictures. Whoop, whoop, why wait? Wait, why? Oh my god, I completely read that backwards. Oh, Nadia, are you asking why I'm taking the vacation? Because I'm tired. And because I want to have a little bit of a break before the holiday November, December starts. Because that stuff's crazy. Guys, look at this piece of hair that Nadia missed. It's like slightly green up here. Nadia's the one who did my hair purple. Which, it's like... That's okay, Roger. It is totally fine. But Dear Army, I will check my P.O. box this week to see if anything came in. I know you were talking about stuff. I don't know when you sent it. But it also takes like a month between countries. Also, Roger, I think for this month for Patreon, we will be sending out postcards. I feel that, Dear Army. Dear Army. I can't spoke today, guys. I'm gonna blame the sparkling water. Strawberry ginger. My dad's singing. I hope you guys can't hear it. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I don't think there's anywhere right now I need to go, you know? So I decided that I was just going to take a week off so I could A, rest, B, film, and C, rest. Talk Nadia into Imagine. I thought she did that. Nadia, Imagine. It is the sparkling water's fault. Okay, how? I just take one sip of this and I immediately burp. Like, that doesn't even happen with soda. Why is it so carbonated? Who needs this much carbonation? Yeah. Rest is exciting. I ran out of time last week. It's happening this week on Patreon, though. So me and Nadia decided that we couldn't do... Not that we couldn't do, but the reactions weren't pulling as many people to Patreon as we wanted. So we're back to one reaction a week. But Nadia is doing one last reaction for Patreon, and it is Imagine cover, which I had done when it came out. But if you want to see that, and more of us every week, join the Patreon. We do stuff like today. I was told the Patreon people that I was going live. I did not mention it on YouTube. I just, you guys got the notification, I assume. Right now we have 7 patrons, which I'm very, very thankful for. But yeah, when I said I was going live, I uploaded like a selfie. Black cherry sparkling water from Walmart. It's awesome. I like the idea of splitting things up sometimes. Yeah. How did I meet my boyfriend? At my day job. No sparkling water because Camille has an allergy. I'm not allergic to anything. But for some reason, this thing is making me burp like crazy. Although I'm still tempted to drink it because I'm thirsty. But it's not helping. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for congratulating me. Yes, Nadia told people on the last live stream that my diploma had come in. So I am officially a college graduate. I have a film degree. I can't remember the last time I talked about college or like my major and stuff on the channel, but I do remember one of my favorite videos I made during my college stint was my video called, I believe it's called Anxieties in Adulthood, and it was basically me. Oh my god, how long ago was that? I don't remember when I did it, but I talked about all my sort of like frustrations with the whole idea of, I talked about my anxieties about adulthood that people had thrust upon me while I was in college. All the questions about like, what is your 5-year plan? Which is my least favorite question. Like, bro, I'm winging it and I will continue to wing it. Thank you. A lot of people, but come back to normal. It feels like a lukewarm accomplishment because it doesn't secure anything to have that piece of paper. I feel like I learned everything from one professor, and I made one friend. Granted, I say I made one friend. I made one friend at school, but I made lots of friends when I started working during college. I made so many friends that I made a boyfriend out of it. Yeah, that's what, when someone asked earlier, how did you meet your boyfriend? I met him at work. I'm actually currently waiting for him to get here. That's what you guys are helping distract me for the wait time. And thank you. Roger is talking about, I had some pictures of me and him from the wedding, not our wedding, a wedding we went to on Saturday. I posted them on my Instagram story. I have yet to post his face on YouTube because I don't know. I actually have no good reason anymore because he said it's fine. But he does get posted on my Instagram and like Twitter a lot. So if you were really that curious, at Lovely Wolf on Instagram and Twitter. Maybe do an apprenticeship. I mean, I had to do an internship to graduate. That was one of the requirements. and I had a good time. And it helped me to learn what kind of job I would want to look for versus the regular things that people sort of expect from my degree. Most people think I'd be going into traditional media like the film or television industry, but I want nothing to do with either of them. Exactly. How I use that piece of paper. And I am being 100% honest that I feel like I learned everything from one professor. I took him for 3 different classes because I liked him so much, and I felt like I learned a lot from him, and I liked his teaching style. I don't think he has anything for me to promote here, but his name was Gordon Winimco, and he has a lot of accolades, but for right now, all I can picture is like the first thing he ever showed us, which was like his website with one of his other dudes, and there's this weird picture of them playing table tennis. Like that's what's popping up in my head. He was a strange man, but he was very helpful, and I learned a lot from him. He does not like the camera. I mean, not really. So I guess that is a good reason, is that my boyfriend's not really keen to be on camera, and that's totally fine with me. It's kind of funny. He has like 0 social media. And I have like all the social media and a social media presence, which is weird. Oh, I was talking to a coworker, a new one, who had just gotten hired to my day job, and she was like, "Oh, what do you do in your spare time?" And I was like, "Oh, like I do YouTube." And she was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "How many subscribers do you have?" And I was like, "Oh, we're making our way to like 26,000." And then that's when people stop, because they don't think, when they hear like, "Oh, I do YouTube." Everyone does YouTube. It happens a lot, but having a subscriber count is really shocking to a lot of people. Nadia, I did not get Shane merch because I wasn't even notified. I'm so mad. But also, I think I was at work when it happened anyway, so I wouldn't have. Did I learn to play ping pong? Not from that professor, but I do play a little. I'm not very good. We have a ping pong table here, but I don't use it very much because I'm not very good. And also, my mother is very competitive when it comes to ping pong, and I'm just not a competitive spirit, so I kind of just like back away slowly. Here, I thought I'm a camera shy to have 0 pictures on my phone. Hello. 0 pictures of yourself? I feel like there are actually a lot of people who have 0 pictures of themselves. Like, I know we're saturated in the media to think that everyone takes selfies, but it's really not that true. I mean, I struggle to find selfies when I'm like, oh, I don't want to take one right now, but I need to upload one. And then I realize I don't have any that I haven't uploaded. Most of the time, oops. Nadia just sent me a tweet. Wait. Thank you, Roger. Ridiculous, Nadia. So yeah, I don't think, sorry, I'm starting to get warm. I don't think not having selfies on your phone is a bad thing, and I don't think it's as uncommon as people think. Yeah. Like, I think the people who get the most selfies from me are actually Patreon people, because most of the time, that's when I get to use fun filters and just like send you guys stuff. Do I ever help other YouTubers with advice? Well, yeah, Nadia's true. We don't know any other YouTubers. I've had friends who have been like, "Oh, I want to start YouTube. Like, what do you, like, will you help me?" And I'm like, "Will you pay me?" Because at this point, I have a degree in it, so. But no, I've had some people ask me for advice, and I always tell them the same thing, which is consistency. That is what it is. It is it's it's consistency and sort of finding your niche. Like, I didn't think when I started to take the channel seriously, I didn't think that reactions were going to be something I'd be excited to do, but that changed. Like, I got excited because we were finding so many new cool artists that it was just like, yeah, send me your things for reactions. I want to know. Oof, and patience. Yes, patience is very key. I mean, my throat is literally starting to get dry. All right, I'm gonna have to drink this again, which means I'm gonna burp. Passionate about quite a few things. I would say I am passionate about world music, so learning about music from all over the world. I'm passionate about travel. I love travel a lot. I love the concept of travel. I just love experiencing those things. I like experiencing them with people I love more because I like having, like I was talking about earlier, I like having a subject to film because I'm not really big on like turning the camera around and seeing, like having me looking at everything, and doing this whole like selfie thing with, it's not my forte. However, I do love going to cool places, filming them, and having another subject to film. I'm really passionate about that. I'm passionate about, I have something I donate to monthly, which I don't think I can really talk about it on this channel just because this is a family channel, but there is something I donate to monthly that helps with something in relation to true crime. We'll leave it at that. And I'm passionate about that. And I'm passionate about being a woman. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Literally. Most of you guys, well, I don't know, maybe just Roger, Nadia, and Dear Army may have heard me say this before, but with YouTube, all I did, because I had made random videos in the past as a young, like literally 14-year-old, there are videos of me from almost a decade ago at this point on this channel. But I took 2 years ago, yeah, New Year's 2017, January 1st, 2017, I decided that I wanted to take YouTube seriously that year. So I said I have to upload once a week for the whole year. And I did. And then I kept going. And then I added more days. And then we did months full. Like, that's all. You have reacted to so many singers. Where do the best singers come from? Well, personally, I think there are amazing singers everywhere. It's hard to place it on one country because, I mean, think of the people we've reacted to alone. Like Dimash, like Fourth Impact, like Roy. I'm trying to think of an American one. We've never really reacted to American like artists, but I can think of American artists in my head who are amazing. So it's just, there are good singers everywhere. And I am a big supporter of checking out music in other languages because you will always find an artist you like. Because your genre of music is in every country. So there's gonna be something you like. Where my hydro at? It's in the car because I take it to work. I'm actually wondering right now, oh, I see it. My Gudetama cup is empty. That's the true problem. I actually considered drinking while doing this live stream. The thing is, I did not have any sangria like I thought I did. And once I got home, I wasn't going back outside. 'cause that's the kind of person I am. Yeah. Sometimes oh my god, Roger. Sometimes I go back to those videos and I see, like, me getting really excited and thanking people about, like, hitting 150 or hitting 500, and I'm like, "Oh my god." Like, everything, because once it started happening very fast, and there every once in a while, we'll react to something, and it'll just spike our numbers like crazy, and it's insane. It's insane to watch, it's insane to experience, and to try to explain that to a 14-year-old Camille, she would not understand. She'd be very excited, though. And I'm very excited. This Camille. 23-year-old Camille is happy too. I wonder who thought strawberry and ginger would be a good idea. Like, you could have just left it at strawberry and I would have been happy. And Mr. Blue, they were talking about best singers. I mean, there are some great American singers, like Beyonce and Brendan Urie. What's that? Oh my god, what's that guy's name? He does like jazz, bluesy jazz. He's got like a puppy dog kind of face. I've never reacted to other reactors on YouTube. I've seen snippets, like on Twitter, when like a certain reactor's clip will go viral, but I don't really watch reactions. Like, it has never been something I liked, which is even more insane to me. The fact that I never thought like, oh yeah, I want to do reactions because I love watching reactions. That was never in my thought process. Nadia watches reactors more than I do, but there has never been a reactor that I've ever watched consistently. Puppy dog, he does songs like Sway, and Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé was who I was thinking of. He has a great voice. I don't know why puppy dog face popped into my head for Michael Bublé. I think it's the hair, short and like I don't know what I'm saying. Once you start to hit the like 52-minute mark, it's like, what was I talking about? The Backstreet Boys, great. I always forget that when you watch live streams back, you can't read what the chat's saying. So the reason I'm smiling right now is because Roger said, now I have been watching the growth on the live stream videos. Simply terrific. People love real and honest. You and Nadia are awesome at thus and getting more comfortable and better. Thank you. It's weird to look at videos when I first started like consistently doing YouTube because I'm not as comfortable in front of the camera. And oh my god, like if you watch the channel relaunch video, I film it on a MacBook that I don't own anymore because it broke. And I'm so awkward. Like every time I watch it, I'm like, relax, like it's gonna be fine. But that's me now. Like, me now can film stuff really easily and not even think about it. And hi, good morning. I know that it's morning in the Philippines. Here it is almost 6 o'clock at night, which isn't late, and also is still bright right now. I think the sun usually sets at this point at like 7, 8. Let's see. No. The sun is setting. Oh, just kidding. The sun's setting at 6:18. Bad naps last time. I am bad at naps. But yeah, like that channel relaunch video, every time I watch it, I'm just like, how was I that awkward in front of a camera. I didn't know. Well, of course I didn't know because I just wasn't doing it very often. And then if you, keep watching through our repertoire, you slowly start to see us get comfortable. I mean, there are, of course, moments where I'm like, I'm not comfortable because we've never filmed a video like this. So that happens. But I'm just more comfortable in front of a camera. Live streams, you're right, Roger. I am slowly getting more comfortable. Usually I get nervous when I start live streams. I always get nervous when I start them because I'm always worried no one's going to come. You guys have more fans here in the Philippines than in your own country. That is true. No, dear Army. It's so late. Like, you have to go to work in 6 hours. Sleep. There are people that aren't good in front of cameras. I know. I've watched it happen. Sometimes I see people like even just filming like a short Snapchat is scary for them. Your first time watching one of our live streams? Hi, I'm Camille. You can ask me whatever you would like. If it's appropriate, I will answer. And yeah, dear Army, like I said, I'm just killing time until company gets here. So you should sleep. Don't worry, these get stored on our channel. But yeah, I will continue to get nervous at the beginning of live streams. Like right when I'm about to go live, I'm like, is anyone gonna come? Especially when I do them alone. It is. So if you ever went back and you watched some of those videos, I'm not that great. Yes, I do mean including age. Although I'm confused as to what kind of question that would be. I am a pretty good cook. I think what the main difference is that I have a little more confidence cooking than Nadia does. Like confidence and maybe just natural taste. I'm not sure because she gets a little caught up in like measurements and what flavors go good together, and I'm just kind of like, this is probably right, and then it comes out pretty good. I'm pretty good at following recipes, but almost every time I change it and tweak it, for my own taste. Thank you, dear Army. I wish I could get out of the habit of saying, I'm going to try. One of Nadia's favorite dishes that I make is tteokbokki, which is like spicy rice cake. It's a Korean dish. And she likes those. She likes my recipe for hamburgers for some reason. I made her a cookbook, or like started a cookbook for her. I don't know if I haven't watched Nadia's cooking video yet. I really want to. I haven't done it, but I don't know if she talked about it. I did make her one of those. I started her one of those so that she could sort of learn. Spicy rice cakes, is that the one with kimchi? I mean, technically you could add kimchi to tteokbokki. Oh, beef and broccoli. But tteokbokki is basically like rice cakes with gochujang, which is a spicy Korean sauce, and like garlic and seaweed, and the gochujang is the main like spicy thing. Ah, that makes sense. That she was reading the handwritten. Yeah, I hand wrote it because I felt like typing it was weird, and and plus I wanted to put like cute stickers and stuff. Great, now I'm starving. I haven't made beef and broccoli in a long time, but I can do that one without a recipe, I think. Dear Army, it's so funny that you're a chef. Like, what kind of chef? Like, do you work in a kitchen where you have creative liberties, or do you work in one that there's a set menu? Thanks, Nadia. I tried. Why am I? See, here's the main problem. That blanket. Roger. I mean, I'm sorry I'm laughing because it's not funny, but it's also kind of funny. Meatloaf. Uh, I've never made meatloaf. My mom doesn't make that one that much, so it's never really. It's never really. Oh no, it's okay, dear Army. I just meant like, what kind of food do you cook at your job? And Roger, I'm so sorry that it's 45 miles to the nearest drive-through. Fernandez, what are you craving? Currently, I'm not very hungry. I haven't had dinner. Why am I not hungry? I have no idea what is going to be cooked today. That is strange that the video is freezing up, but the chat goes as normal. I'm only going to say Alex because I can't. Not sure how you would pronounce that whole thing. As always, if you have a preferred name that you would like me to use besides what is listed on your like username, feel free to say it. I will use it. Every food that was mentioned in the chat section. Honestly, I'm craving sushi. You know, actually for the first time, maybe 2 weeks ago, I made sushi rice. Like, you know, traditional Swiss. Oh my God, I almost said chicken. Swiss kitchen with classic that everyone knows. You know, I'm not sure I would know a traditional Swiss dish. Wow, it's amazing that I said that without tripping up. Nadia, you are so far right now. Oh my God. Restaurant/hotel. Oh, okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm craving sushi because yesterday I wanted to get sushi, but the place that I prefer to go to is closed on Mondays. So instead, we got ramen. Handwritten cookbook is priceless. To be fair, I only wrote like 3 or 4 recipes. No, 4, 5. I don't remember. Only a few recipes in it because it was like to start her cookbook so that she could add in things. 2 months supply, Roger. That's crazy. Oh my God. I applaud you, Roger, for the way you survive. Because I don't know if I can ever do something like that. I get stir crazy if I go to, I don't know, not fast enough towns, so to speak. Like, it's kind of weird. I never realized how much LA affected me until I was in quote unquote big cities in other states. Like when we were in San Antonio in Texas, I was like, why is everything moving so slowly? This is a big city. Also, Alex, bye. Have a good day. I love. You live in a town with only 2 streetlights in a whole county. Wild. Sorry, my dad walked past my window, so I looked up. um, Sleep is essential. Bye, Nadia. Love you too. Eat something good. Cook something good. Call me if you have questions. I know I have to stop the live stream soon. Like I said, I was just killing time until my boyfriend gets here, and he usually gets here between like I want to say 6:20 and 6:30. So I am going a little bit longer than I usually do for live streams. Because it's fun to talk to you guys. Guys, my bangs are a mess right now. They look very slanted and choppy, but I promise they're not. I just didn't, before the live stream, I didn't straighten them to look right. I just sort of started live streaming because you guys need the real thing. Because we have to. You can see him. Follow me on Instagram. He exists. He exists in that, like, level. I know. Live streams can be really fun. I like talking to you guys. Sometimes they go in very weird directions. I mean, there was one time where me and Nadia were laughing for like a solid 2 minutes while we were live streaming, and we weren't even talking about anything. Like, we were just remembering funny videos, and so we're just staring at each other laughing. And then there was also the time where there was someone in the chat, now I can't remember who it was, but they were like listing parts of really iconic vines, and we were like finishing them and then just dying. Like, if you guys know what Vine is, or was, I guess. On how to cut your bangs. I promise they're not weird. I just didn't. And plus, the last 2 days, I had them pinned up because I just couldn't deal. I was like, I don't want to deal with them here at work. I'm just gonna pin them up, move them out of the way. Yeah, that was Nadia. I think that's why there's a little like tool next to her name, and that's why it's purple, because she's like quote unquote a moderator. Maybe. I'm not completely sure why it has her like that. But I'm glad you realized she's my sister. A lot of times people don't know. When they come in, they're like, wait, Nadia's your sister? Oh, it's blue for you? For me, it's like purple. Huh. I don't know if it changes person to person, or I'm just colorblind. That's definitely not true. I think, I don't know. Oops. But yeah, I hope you guys have been having a good day. Mine was very long. Maybe Nadia's here to throw a wrench into things. That's good. We look the same. We don't get that often. But that is purple. I don't know. Maybe I can keep staring at him. It could just be the color. I have night mode on. True, I just noticed a wrench. Right, it's weird. I'm not sure. I feel like it's like a moderator type thing. Oh, guys, now I'm gonna obsess over them. Just gonna get them. I'm glad you guys think we look similar, because in real life it doesn't happen very often. I mean, we don't really. I think it's because when we stand next to our brother, it's even more like out of the ordinary. Yeah, I know. I'm going a little bit longer than I usually do on a stream, but it's fine. I had a long day. Things were crazy at my job, but I can't talk about it because contracts. Remove the bangs and there, the resemblance. Yeah, especially because my hair's curly right now. What do I usually do right now? Let's see. It's Tuesday, and um, right about now, I'd probably be like doing laundry. Who is the best at remembering the words to a song, me or Nadia? Nadia. um, Nadia is also just so well versed in so many eras of music, you know? Like she she went through like a 50s phase and she likes a lot of music from the 70s and 80s. So she sort of just had she's like a jukebox, you know? I think she had that nickname in high school for a while. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Not sure. It's true. In terms of work, oh no, I usually work like in the morning. Oh, what do I usually wow, I just totally okay. Uh what can I say? I can say because there's a whole thing at least here where gonna take this off. In terms of work, like my day job, there are certain things that you can and can't say on the internet. So, what I can say is that I work in the receiving department of my employer. So, I lift things and sort things all day. Positive people, that is true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She likes a lot of different eras, and then she also likes so much world music that it really plays to her advantage. And I feel like nowadays she listens to a lot more music than I do because I've been so into my podcasts that it sort of just like I listen to less music currently, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. No problem, Roger. I'm glad that I could go live today. It's been a while since I've been live by myself. and and every time I go live, once we get to like this point, I remember why I like going live because it's a lot of fun and it's cool to answer questions from you guys. And I like having trying to fix the ooh, I messed up the lighting. Nope. Sorry guys. You love lives the most. That makes sense. I mean, it's fun. Um yeah, I'm squinting because I can't see with my glasses off. Um that's why I'm squinting and I'm getting like closer so I can read the chat. I hear a car. I don't think it's the one I'm waiting for. I know. I got so pale. I mean, granted, I am pretty pale. I don't particularly enjoy the sun. Oh, I know what it is. It's the mail truck. It's not the person I'm waiting for. Pizza. It's pizza for all of us? Wait, what are you saying? D-boy, what are you talking about? Although, no, I'm not really craving pizza. That would be Nadia. Nadia's favorite thing is pizza. If you guys didn't know, she collects pizza socks. I collect pins. Getting pizza for all of us. No. Can you imagine? That'd be really cool. Although, I mean, that's another thing. Sorry, my thoughts went to. That's another thing. I haven't done a live mukbang or mukbang in a while. And those are always fun. Those are fun when we can all eat together. You know? Let's all come with you. No, I'm not going out. This is a indoors look. I'm gonna be live streaming to my lovelies who don't really care what I look like. Yeah, see, Nadia loves pizza, so she's always craving pizza. She's always wanting to eat pizza. I also prefer the indoors. I really only go outdoors for work and hikes or walks, that sort of thing. I was going to go on a walk today, but I opted for yoga instead because I think I may have strained. You know, I read the word earlier and I'm still not completely sure how to pronounce it. So I'll just say the muscles that are right in between my shoulder blades, that feels a little bit strained or like not the other word for strain. Like I have like a spasm going on or something. So I decided to do yoga instead. I would say I very much walk the line of introvert and extrovert because for you guys, for all of us, for everyone who's a part of the Lovely Wolf Den, I like to be extroverted, but it is to a camera versus to a live audience. Although I have done talks before in front of a live audience. It's pretty nerve-wracking. The thing is, once I do events like that, I have to have time to like recharge. It's too stable to be taken out of our daily diet. Oh my god, that reminds me. On Nadia's cooking video, there was like a comment that was like, "Wow, Americans eat rice too," and I thought that was so funny. One because I mean Americans kind of eat rice, but we're Mexican, so we do eat a lot of rice because the ideal plate, quote unquote, the ideal like stereotypical plate would be rice, beans, and some sort of main dish, like. But I thought that comment was hilarious. I was like, yeah, we eat rice. Who doesn't eat rice at this point? Like, what? It's very staple. Oh, I think it might be time for me to get off this live stream. Spanish rice is a must, yes. Okay, guys. It's time for me to go. I will miss you all too. Have a great rest of your week. And we will see you tomorrow for Reaction Wednesday. And then again on Sunday. If you want to see more of us in between all our uploads, join our Patreon, which I will right now type in the chat. That is the link you will need to join it. All right. Thank you for talking with me. I love you guys. Bye.